Tim, how valuable was that, and who's thrown their hat in the ring, do you think, for the Ashes squad after this?
Oh yeah, very valuable. Obviously any game we can get over here in English conditions is good for our group, so yeah, it's good to get 4 hard days cricket in, and obviously we've got a game next week with 25 players, and all those guys' hats are firmly in the ring.
Is there an update on the Matthew Wade injury?
Oh yeah, Wadey's okay. He's had the nickname Mayo back in Tasmania for a few years now, so no surprises that he was okay, but look, he copped a bit of a nasty one, but he's a tough bugger and he'll be fine.
A couple of players you were playing against have made the England Test squad for Ireland next week. Jack Leach, Lewis Gregory. Yep. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's great for them. We haven't looked too much into the English side just yet. I've got plenty of time. I've got a Test match, I think, against Ireland, so we'll have a good look at them all in the next week or so. But yeah, certainly good to get some first-hand information on some of their guys this week.
We also found out today that Mark Wood is out at the start of the Ashes, and maybe Jofra Archer as well as the Aussie captain. Is that good news for you?
Oh, it doesn't bother me one way or another. We're here to play against England's best team, and our best cricket's going to be required to win this series. And who they've got playing against us, in a sense, is a bit irrelevant. We know their best team is going to be very, very good, and we're going to have to get our best to beat them.
Tim, one of the things that you've had, I guess, as an advantage, number of the guys in this squad, I suppose, a really directed preparation specifically for red ball cricket over a period of a few months now. Is that proving as rewarding and helpful as I guess you would have hoped it was?
We'll find out in a few months, won't we? But yeah, certainly guys like James Pattinson and Josh Hazlewood in particular, and some of our batters that are on this group have had an extended prep in red ball cricket, which we think will do them the world of good. So yeah, we're looking forward to next week and having another good hit out and then getting cracking for the first test.
One thing that Trevor Hone said the other day was about the Ashes squad being 16 rather than 17. Have you got sort of any insight why the difference in number, or what the thinking is there?
What's it been normally?
17.
Has it? Oh, well, there you go. Who knows? We might name 18. We'll have to wait and see.
It's the first time that Steve Smith and David Warner are rejoining and Cameron Bancroft as well. Are rejoining the full squad ahead of the Test series. You've worked really hard to sort of create a new culture since their ban. Do you think it's going to be easy to keep that culture around, or do you think there's potentially might slip into old habits of how the team used to be before South Africa?
Before South Africa?
Yeah.
Mate, we are going to behave in a respectful manner like we always have. Guys make mistakes. We've moved on from it.
Yeah, Tim, both sides wanted to get one up on their Ashes rivals in this game, but it's a draw, so who do you think walks away with the bragging rights?
Yeah, we would like to have got the victory today, but full credit to them. I thought they stuck in really well, yeah, we didn't look like getting a wicket there for the last hour or so. So, look, it was a good game of cricket. I think they got what they wanted, and obviously, as we said before, they've got some guys in the Test squad, and I'd imagine so would we. So it was good for both parties to get a good game of cricket in.
Good to see Mitch Marsh get some overs under his belt too.
Yeah, it was. It was really pleasing. Mitch has been sort of out of our setup for a bit. He's got himself a bit fitter than he has been, and I think with his bowling in particular, you can see that he's getting through the crease a lot better. He's running a bit harder, and his pace was up for what we saw probably last summer, which is really exciting.
I guess it would be good as a captain to see someone like Chris Tremaine really fire up there at the end, even though the game was looking like it was going to a draw.
Yeah, it was. True, the Trem's known as the cut snake, so we were surprised that it took that long, to be honest. But yeah, look, I thought he bowled really well, and obviously thought he might have deserved a wicket or two, which he didn't get. So he got a little bit frustrated at the end, but that's all part of the game.
Tim, there have been in the last couple of games a couple of passages where wickets have gone down quickly. If the ball starts to move around a little bit, it's certainly Sam Curran on the second morning. Is that something that you discuss in terms of recognising periods when the Duke's ball is going to start to go?
Yeah, I think it's something you discuss all the time. Whether you're in England or you're in Australia or in India against the spin, you want to avoid losing wickets in clusters. And yeah, we batted pretty poorly, we thought. Full credit to Sam Curran, he put the ball in the right area and challenged us, but we thought we missed a trick with some things we could be doing, and things that guys have been working on to get better at that. But sometimes you have a little setback, and that was one of those. But I thought the way we played him in the second innings showed that we're getting better.
Tim, how intense is this trial match going to be with so many guys fighting for Ashes places?
Yeah, we think it's going to be really, really intense. That's what we're after. We wanted to come over here and have a game. Sometimes, certainly, this one was a good practice game, but I think sometimes touring teams you can have tour games that sort of just peter out into pretty ordinary games of cricket at times. So we're lucky we had a great hit out here. We'll certainly have a good one amongst ourselves next week. As you said, we've got guys playing for Ashes spots, so we expect it to be of an extremely high competitive intensity. We're looking forward to it.
Just one last one on England. Jason Roy's been confirmed as a test opener next week. He's played 84 one-dayers and finally gets a test chance. Do you think he can translate his white ball game into the test arena?
We'll wait and see.
And just on you, can we just go back to Banbury when you came over a few years ago and tell us what your outstanding memories of playing at Banbury were?
I've spoken about it before. I had a great time playing in Banbury. It was an interesting stage of my life. So, I came over, had a great time, and met some really good people, and it was a great cricket club. So, certainly enjoyed my time there. I was looking forward to actually coming back the next year. I'd actually signed on to play again, but things changed pretty quickly. But certainly remember that as a really fond period of my life and my cricket career, and there's probably some people there that I need to thank for sort of getting me back on track.
Going to get back there this summer at all?
I think I will at some stage. I've got the family coming over in the next few weeks, so no doubt we'll go there. We've got plenty of friends down there.
Thanks. Tim, just one on the flip side of that earlier question about, I suppose, Red Bull specific preparation. Yeah. You've got a number of guys that you're reconvening with who obviously had the World Cup campaign, and I suppose the emotional roller coaster of that is it sort of to some degree the role of the guys who've just been Red Bull to, I suppose, help them refocus when you all get together?
No, I think they'll be pretty focused for an Ashes series, you'd like to think. And a number of those guys that have been in the World Cup are really experienced international cricketers that are used to chopping not only from format to format but from competition and team to team, so we don't expect that to be an issue, and I'm sure England will be exactly the same.
Tim, just finally, do you reckon you've seen enough from the players here, or with this game in Southampton finalise those last couple of spots?
That's a good question. I don't think the game in Southampton is going to be an out-and-out trial game and everyone's on red alert. But we know obviously the players that we've got in this squad. We know potentially what the makeup of our team looks like. But we want to make sure we've got all bases covered, and next week's another opportunity just to make sure that we've got a squad that ticks all boxes for all conditions.